Good motherfucking morning, motherfucking bajs. Good motherfucking morning, ladies. How are y'all doing today? This was beautiful. Wednesday mornings. We good, chilling, Gucci, Tamo Gucci. Fairly good. Pretty good. Ozzy Osbourne is dead. I guess there can be a new Prince of Darkness. That guy was fucked up, man. He had all kinds of fucking damages. He had all kind of shit going on with that brain, man. That's the life of a rock star. All aboard. We're back in black for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. It is Wednesday indeed, and we are almost on time. Let's see here, we got some Sabaronis, we got some Sabaronis, Hero Haro, welcome back, Ham Sub, DB, Ericsaid, Monkey Biz, Tadaboo, Gunther, Man, Emptace, thanks for 7. Nitkov, Crystal, XO as well, and 4 years on King Boo Made, and he has something to tell me. Here's your cringe fist first, and he says, hit the big 4 years and coming out of the closet with my gay badge. Can you welcome me to Gay Nation with a very homosexual fisting? I mean, it's the same fisting as everyone else, alright? Special privilege only for the tier 3s, alright? But enjoy your new Camp Pride badge while it lasts. Maybe it's just a face and you'll get a new badge soon. Hi! What are you doing? No biting. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Anything cool, fresh, new, exciting happening in the world today? Yesterday maybe? Multiple French cities introduced 9 PM to 6 AM curfew for under 16s to tackle gang violence. Very nice. Gang. Exit 8 movie trailer. Really? Magadi. Israeli woman in her 70s arrested on suspicion of plot to kill Prime Minister Netanyahu. Okay, I guess. 70-year-old assassin, female assassin. Yeah. New Hellraiser game. Wow, Pandaria, no add-ons playthrough today. No, I don't think so. Hey, Wu Chang has good reviews, releases in 12 hours. Wu Chang. How can it have good reviews if it releases in 12 hours? Chinese reviews? Channel number 1. Alright. Alright. Split gate 2 shut down temporarily so they can improve it. Motherfucker. If I say it's a shit game, it's a shit game, alright? And then they make a sequel. Are they retarded? Yes, they retarded. Listen to the God Gamer and you want to blow your money away. You play shit game. Yes, I play shit game. That's why I know. Shit game. Alright, we got links, ladies and gentlemen. We got links. I am very excited to see what I have missed in the world. He's talking to you, Chad. Absoluto. This is Spanish. What is he planning, chat? We'll never find out. Or will we? Ultimate Shining. That was epic. Hello?
As an avid online gamer, I'm no stranger to communicating verbally with a wide swath of the population running the gamut of the socioeconomic spectrum, doing so on the foolish notion that teamwork makes the dream work. Oh, of course, the reality is you can't convince a kid to take advice from a disembodied voice online. It's safe to say I've heard all kinds of sounds through my headset, but one in particular is annoying and troublesome. No, it's not the siren song of a single mom yelling at her child that it's past his bedtime. The sound I'm talking about is best described as a chirp, no doubt emanating from a smoke detector, desperately signaling for a change of batteries. It pops up at regular intervals, cutting through voice communication. Oftentimes, not even the loudest sound, but the most problematic nonetheless. My initial hypothesis was that the individual with the smoke detector chirp is simply lazy. Hence, the chirp of laziness was coined. They always swear up and down they can't hear it. The term ear blindness has been brought up as they've grown to tune it out. But even more worrisome, it turns out that the individual with the chirp of laziness is more often than not black. Now, I brought this up on Reddit, and this post has been getting a lot of replies because it seems to be the only search result on Google for this subject. No one is willing to broach, can black people hear the chirp of the low batteries in the smoke detector? Scientists are not willing to touch the subject because of the racial implications. But you will notice during the lockdown, if a black guest was on a show, coming in via Zoom meeting, there was a chirp of laziness. I've seen this done with Lennox Lewis on a podcast. You can have mayors, elected officials of various cities across the country calling in for a Zoom meeting on live television and hearing that chirp, and no one is willing to bring it up. Upon further investigation, I have concluded the following as possible explanations behind why black people cannot hear the chirp from smoke detectors. It has been brought to my attention by a guy who was delivering pizzas that there was a complex that he would deliver to, and it was all black residents, and it was a symphony of chirps. Makes you wonder how it is that more black people die in fires than white in the United States. It's quite possible very few black Americans, at least, have smoke detectors that are functioning correctly. Now, have they A, grown accustomed to tuning out background noise? Say if you live near the railroad or an airport, the plane flying overhead, the train going by may not bother you, but it will bother
how are you getting along with your new neighbors in Cyprus? I remember that when I went to Vietnam, most Vietnamese massages avoid Israelis because they are rapists. German guy was right.
If we take into account the music black people listen to, their cars, very heavy bass as they roll by. They love to feel that bass. And it could be because the pitch from the smoke detector chirp is simply not audible for them. The scientific community should be ashamed of themselves for not exploring this. And I hope that in some way this...
Bro, I don't even know if this guy's serious or not.
Please don't read the comments. Oh, daily accounts. You don't tell me what to do. Jufufu is officially the flattest agent. Oh! It's official! Jufufu is the sexiest character in Zenna Zone Zero. It went straight to her. Of course. If Ratchas is like a desert, there's nothing there. But it's still fucking hot. A wise man. I know the post ain't about her, but the Piper sweep cannot be overlooked. My honest reaction. Whoa, but god damn, she's thick. Literally a cutting board. That's hot. It takes the flattest girl to have the best. Peak body for sick.
Jesus Christ.
Have you ever wondered why certain faces just look angry, intimidating, or appear to have an RPF? There is a mathematical ratio of facial width to its height, after which point cognitive psychologists have found that we see these faces as appearing aggressive looking or dangerous. In this video, we're going to be focusing on the facial width to height ratio, a concept that we've covered on the channel many times, but for the newer viewers, we're going to be refreshing your knowledge on that and how it connects to things like perceptions of dominance, achievement drive, and other social cues. Is there a connection between testosterone in men and facial width to height ratio, for example? And after we lay out that framework, we're going to tie it all together to see how this ratio affects facial attractiveness. Firstly, how do you actually measure the facial width to height ratio? There are a lot of different ways to measure this ratio, but it is in general a measurement of how wide and compact your mid-face appears. Different researchers take the measurement at different points on the face, and accordingly they name those measurements different things as well, like the facial width to height ratio, nasion for example. This actually does matter a lot when we are talking about this ratio, because the measurement and its ties to sexual dimorphism can vary drastically depending on the points that were used to make this measurement. Across all the variations of this ratio, one thing is for certain. The width of the face has to be measured at the widest part of the cheekbones, called the bizygomatic width, and researchers will then divide that width by the height of the mid-face, the distance from, say, the upper lip to a point near the brow bone. The facial width to height ratio measurement that is the most contextually relevant to attractiveness, dominance, and sex differences is called the FWHR brow measurement, and this takes the measurement at the low to mid eyebrow. You can sort of see how this would lead to a more elongated mid-face region, as higher set eyebrows space out the length of one's mid-face. Likewise, men usually have eyebrows that are closer to their eyes and would have a higher width to height ratio on average. Two faces that we've looked at on this channel, say Johnny Depp and Sean O'Pride, are quite good examples of high facial width to height ratio due to their low brows and wide facial structure. The second topic on this is, how does it actually affect our social perceptions? How do we look at faces differently depending on the ratio? Most of the research regarding the facial width to height ratio is done within the realm of social perceptions, so they're done by social psychologists, particularly on stuff like trustworthiness, dominance, aggression. Some studies also try to link the measurement to creativity, and that's something that's not been looked at as much. The resounding idea in facial width to height ratio research has been that it is associated with aggression. However, this isn't necessarily true in the negative sense of the word. In fact, Ward and Al-Raji found that the strongest association for facial width to height ratio seems to have is with dominance, especially tying into positive things like success and drive. CEOs in the UK had greater width to height ratios and were rated higher in dominance and success. Lewis et al. Also found a similar trend between ratio and achievement drive within former US presidents. Research by Sterat et al. Found that wider face males are less likely to die from contact physical violence, perhaps something to do with facial width cues into aggressiveness and male dominance. A thesis by Dr. Lefevre tried to find what biological features in the face tie into these perceptions of dominance and trustworthiness. Why does a face look scarier or friendlier upon first glances? What she found was that achievement striving was also related to the ratio of your face, which gives a more positive outlook rather than simply tying it to aggression, which is seen as negative. The ratio of your face also seems...
Man, if he put his time into something progressing his career or something, he wouldn't have to look smacks to get the girls. Raul, thank you man. Namer from Vietnam and Badogi with the 7 years. This anniversary sub is brought to you by the cool sites that you should check out: chat.vote and gizzard.tv and ok.com and forsen.horse. Jesus Christ. Welcome back though.
Hey, you up for another top secret superhero mission to defeat the Joker?
Oh, I'm down to stop that clown. But I don't want to make my other dad, Bruce Wayne, angry. Do you think we'll be done before my bedtime?
Bedtime? Batman's life lesson number 2. Vigilantes don't have bedtimes.
Yes! So, what's the vigilante policy on cookies?
Unlimited. Alright, kid. We need to avoid Commissioner Gordon. So, lesson number 3. When going stealth, you gotta hide every part of you. physically and emotionally. Got it?
Yeah!
Already failed. Now, what I need you to do is use the naturally dark areas of your costume and integrate into the dark parts of this environment.
Okay. Can you see me?
Yes.
How about now?
Yes.
What about now?
Yes.
Now?
Yes, you're a gunner, kid.
Batman.
Barbara!
I just died on your arms tonight.
Batman.
Hey there! Look at you!
Who's this?
Hi, police lady.
Is that your son?
Yes, I am.
No, that's just weird.
It's weirder if it's not your son.
Right. No, I'm not in a relationship or anything. I could have a kid. I mean, if I met the right lady. And if she was just standing right in front of me. And we looked at each other and thought, hey, let's do this. Let's be together.
Batman.
Yes.
I hope you're back because you've decided to work together on the Joker case.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great.
Arkham Asylum.
So before we question the Joker, I'm gonna need you to hand over all your weapons.
I mean, I don't know if I'd have anything. Oh, just got a couple here. There.
Is that it?
Yeah. Oh, of course.
What about the utility belt? Anything in your case? Under your towel? And your shoes?
There you go.
This is really uncomfortable.
Sorry, my shoes are part of my pants.
Oops. Batman,
Yes.
why is your not son trying to smuggle the Phantom Zone projector into Arkham?
What? Hey, kid, what is this?
Batman, give me the Phantom Zone projector.
No,
Batman, give me the Phantom
Hey,
Zone.
no. Whoa, nice.
I studied Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at Harvard for police.
Oh, yeah? Well, guess who got a PhD in smoke bombs? Dr. Batman.
Guard, get them!
Freeze, Batman.
Hey, kid, this is a training exercise. These guys are my bros. Go ahead and take a couple of them out. Hey, Frank.
Sir Robin.
Party. Nice compound, Frank.
Like a punch, right?
Code Red, I need total security lockdown now!
Sup, Joker.
Namaste, Batman.
Namaste.
Gross.
Ooh, briefs, man. Me too.
Cut the baloney. Kid, guard the door, will ya?
On him. Take that, Alan.
Huh. Looks like you're going to a lot of trouble for little old me. I must be your greatest enemy after all. Right, Batman?
I see what you're trying to do.
And what is that?
You're trying to entrap me into a relationship.
Really?
Yeah, and it's not gonna work.
Oh, yes, it is. Because I'm inside your head. No, you're not. I knew you'd say that.
No, you didn't.
And I knew you'd say that. See? We aren't so different, I and you.
It's you and I. Gah!
Admit it. I'm your greatest enemy.
You're not my greatest enemy, Joker.
Okay, then send me to the Phantom Zone.
Fine, I will.
And prove I'm your greatest enemy.
Batman, don't do this!
As long as you're in the Phantom Zone, I'll be saving Gotham City. And that's all that matters to me. Goodbye, Joker.
Oh, Batman, thank you!
Yes, that's what I call saving the city again.
Batman, what are you doing?
I'm Batman-ing.
I'm Batman. I'm awesome. I got a 9-pack.
9-pack? Wait, he one-upped me. I got mugged. Kilavaras, thank you for the 9 years. Cringes, please. Thank you, man. Bergman and Painted Black. 2 Ravens, 1 Odin. Thanks for 7. Admit being mugged by Mr. Batman.
Wanted to be taller. Now he's getting his chance thanks to groundbreaking limb lengthening surgery, and we were there as he was rolled into the OR.
This guy is making a special trip to Las Vegas with his wife. He's not hoping to strike it rich. He's here to get taller.
If I can be taller, I want to be taller.
Ryan Wade is 5 feet 7 inches tall. He's come to orthopedic surgeon Dr. Kevin Debbie Parshad for a groundbreaking limb lengthening procedure.
After we've given you that additional height, you'd probably be sitting at very close to 5'11".
Yeah.
Okay.
The procedure involves implanting a steel device into the upper bone on both legs.
We use the remote control to slowly separate the bone. This is the remote control.
The remote control signals the device to pull the bones apart, 1 millimeter at a time.
I think that's pretty cool.
The body makes new bone to fill in the gap.
So I push this button, and then what happens? Once you push the button, then that's when you start growing. Awesome.
The cost? A whopping $75,000.
I've got another 70 years left on this planet, and I want to enjoy it to the full extent. And this is something.
You got another 70 years, bro? You fucking retarded?
Since I've been
With this fucking retarded brain, he thinks he will live 70 years more? He already got the girl. Why do you need the height now?
14.
What the fuck?
$75,000 towards getting tall. I'm picking getting tall all the way.
The 32-year-old is also tired of wearing shoe implants.
32. This motherfucker thinks he's gonna live to above 100. Jesus Christ.
Will add 3 inches to Ryan's height. A huge difference.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty close to right there. Being taller than my wife is going to be, it'll be a treat.
At Sunrise Hospital and Medical Center, Teresa is confident.
I think he'll do great.
On his way to the OR, Ryan gets a good luck kiss.
I am super excited.
The doctor begins by taking precise measurements of Ryan's leg. Next, he drills into the bone, then surgically breaks the bone. He creates a channel in the thigh bone for the implant.
So you can see it kind of going right down the center of the bone.
The implanted device is secured with screws that are drilled in above and below the break in the bone. He repeats the procedure on Ryan's other leg. Finally, the remote is tested to ensure the bone is separating. Success.
The implant worked.
After 3 hours, Ryan is wheeled out of the OR. Dr. Debbie Parshad has good news.
So everything went very well?
Bend that knee.
Now, 3 months of grueling physical therapy begins.
That's stiff.
Ryan's muscles need to be stretched as his bones
Oh my
grow.
god.
Hard work.
It was the most painful thing that I've ever gone through in my life.
And this guy has gone through a lot of fucking surgery.
Thing that I've ever gone through in my life.
David Wilson of Los Angeles had the same procedure last year. He was 5'7" and was stretched 2 inches to 5'9".
As my legs got longer, I needed to extend my seat back further so I could have this adjustment room right here. It was kind of cool.
And he has encouraging words for Ryan.
You're gonna get back to normal pretty darn quick.
I honestly, this just sounds like
Just 24 hours
Onion
after surgery,
news,
Ryan is taking his
man.
very first steps and feels he's on his way to walking tall.
The procedure does not.
Alright. All that for 2 inches height. So insecure, he had to pay 75k to be taller than his girl.
She had to just swallow her anger and let him go. Turns out, in India, as long as you're the opposite gender, countless men will try to get close to you. Even though she found it incredibly annoying, the trip had to go on. The next day it was seriously hot, so she threw on a t-shirt and shorts to go sightseeing, completely unaware that this outfit choice was about to cause her way more trouble. While walking around, this street food stall caught her eye. There were quite a few people sitting there, so she decided to give it a try. The vendor enthusiastically invited her to sit down and taste the food. As for how it tasted, well, let's just say the extra experience that came with this meal was way more memorable than the actual food. The more she ate, the more something fell off. No wonder she kept smelling this awful stench. She looks up and realizes the stall is directly across from a 5-star public restroom. She just shook her head in disbelief.
5-star public?
Into the local
What do you mean 5-star?
However, her casual summer outfit immediately drew even more attention from men. They stared at her without any shame, their looks direct and bold. She tried to ignore the discomfort, spent 30 rupees on some fresh-cut papaya from a street vendor, hoping the food would distract her. After just a few steps, this guy in a red shirt comes up to her trying to sell ear cleaning services. She'd already seen this type of scam online, so she firmly turned him down and kept walking, wanting to experience the real side of the city. As evening approached and she was getting ready to head back to her hotel, she suddenly noticed this girl in black following her. At first, she didn't think much of it, figuring the girl was just looking for a bus. But when she casually glanced back, she realized the girl was still trailing behind her. Her heart started racing, sensing something was wrong. She deliberately picked up her pace, and wouldn't you know it, the girl sped up too. The distance between them kept getting smaller. When she suddenly turned around, the girl pretended to be looking at something else and slowed down. Finally, she'd had enough and turned around to confront her directly.
What? Hey, what? You want to say something to me?
Want to say something?
Then why are you following me?
You want to say something? मतलब कुछ बोलना है क्या इसे?
Why are you keep following me? You want to say something to me? Okay.
The girl in Black's intentions were pretty obvious. She was there to steal something, but got busted before she could pull it off. Feeling the danger, she decided to get out of that area immediately, but the taxi drivers started jacking up their prices. The ride-sharing app clearly showed 100 rupees, but the drivers were asking for double. She didn't want to spend the extra money, so she ended up choosing some Indian guy's motorcycle. Even though she felt uneasy about it, she needed to get away fast, so she gritted her teeth and got on. The girl was still pretty pleased with herself for negotiating the price down, completely unaware that trouble was creeping up on her. She put on that helmet that was all shiny with hair grease, climbed onto the motorcycle with excitement, her laughter ringing through the air. But just when she thought everything was going smoothly, some random guy forcefully squeezed onto the bike. Now she's sandwiched between two men, left and right, making her feel incredibly awkward and uncomfortable. While she's still confused about what's happening, the driver tells her that the guy who squeezed on was trying to steal her phone. That's when it really hit her how messed up this was. The capital city of New Delhi had so many bad people it was ridiculous. Knowing she couldn't stay there any longer, the next day she bought some snacks and caught a long-distance bus to Jaipur. The bus environment was pretty rough and dirty, but the 3 passengers she was traveling with were actually pretty cool. They even gave her bananas and other snacks. They were chatting and taking photos to pass the time. But right when the bus got on the highway, another incident happened. She and this Indian guy got kicked off the bus by the driver. She was totally confused and asked, "Isn't this the highway?" But the bus just drove away without looking back. The crazy part is she wasn't even scared. She actually thought it was kind of interesting. Passing truck drivers kept slowing down, saying they could give her a ride, but the men couldn't get on.
Okay. Bro, why would you do this to yourself?
You've hurt my family. This ends now.
Now you know my anger, the pain I've felt for 50 years. And you've made the same choice I did.
I'm nothing like you.
We'll see.
Is that Keanu Reeves?
Show yourself, coward!
Monka asshole. Super Keanu Reeves.
You were right about one thing. This ends now. Where are your friends?
What the fuck? Windows update.
They tried to stop you, didn't they? But you came anyway. Your anger was too much. What kind of hero abandons his friends to pursue revenge? Abandons his family?
Never.
Don't you dare talk about my
Why did they fucking not let me pick another time, chat?
One. What's his name?
Or what was it called? Not now. Fucking garbage Windows, man.
Go ahead. Finish it! What are you waiting for? Do it! I'm right here!
You didn't let your pain change who you are. In here.
This is not who I am.
What?
Gotta go fast.
What? Tastically for 5 years. Forsen happy, Forsen fist. We go simple. Sikana, thank you. Molluscan, Erdis. Thanks for 7. Oh my god, that voice must be very annoying to listen to for more than 3 minutes. Mods, Ben Weebs, welcome back. Fonz, Dan, FFM, SPDG, Megabem, January, thank you boys. Bad Magic, Cause Ruin Beneath. 10 years. Minus 10 years! Aware, please welcome me to the jungle, Mr. Force. I guess I just did. Thank you very much for the decade of your life. Aware. Alright. No further games. Oops. Sorry. No further links. That's what I meant to say. We have games upcoming. Games. Tung. Probably not a tung today. Right. So there are a couple of new releases. Wildgate had an official release now. We didn't try that out in the closed beta test, but we can try it out now. Let's see if it's good or not. Apparently it's Space Sea of Thieves. Is that what I'm getting at? Wildgate. I don't know. We'll find out ourselves. Anti-cheat has to be installed at least. Oh, known issues with 13th and 14th gen Intel CPUs. Okay, that seems like a you problem to me. That seems like a you problem to me. I'm guessing this is a nebula. Photosensitivity warning. Pew. Pew. User agreement. Yes, I agree. Take my data. Steal my farm. Fucking trash. Trash game. Flashlight, Tomars, Loops, Koala Punch, Narraden, always Jacob Selmuth. Thanks for 7. Welcome back, ladies. Ladies. Okay, when enabled, the game's screen reader will read UI elements allowed as focus change. I don't think so. Show subtitles. No. I'm just gonna leave it off, everything. Okay. Open mic.